a job at Domino's before this.
I was in construction. I was a carpenter for 10 years before I got in the automotive industry in 2008.
Well, I went to college, went to a university for one semester, and it wasn't for me.
My name's Martin Garcia, and I'm a journeyman technician.
My name is Adam Zimmerman. I'm a diagnostic technician here at Walser. Been doing this since 2009.
My name's Cody Dahl. I'm a service tech, journeyman service tech. My initials are CJD.
Well, basically, I was working doing construction, and the bottom fell out of the housing market, and I wanted to get.
It didn't really help the car market either, just to let you
No,
know.
no, yeah, I know. But I had a little bit of window there where things were kind of slow, and that was an opportunity for me to go to school and learn a different career path.
Okay.
One with a stable income, stable living.
What made you wind up with Chrysler? Because I assume you guys most generally specialize in the manufacturing.
Right. Well, I was going to Dunwoody at the time, and they had 3 different programs here. They had Chrysler, they had Honda, and Toyota. I like American cars. I don't like Toyota, I don't like Honda. That's just me. And they had another program there which was general automotive service, but I didn't want to work at Firestone or Tires Plus. So that's why I decided to get into Chrysler.
Well, I went through Dunwoody's MCAT program.
Okay.
So that was 2 years of college where I specified in all Chrysler Dodge Jeep. But most people, it might take them 3-4 years, depending on the manager and how quickly they put you through courses.
I went to Dunwoody. My dad went there, and I was doing the initial tour to check everything out. And originally, I just wanted to do the general program. You learn about everything. And the Chrysler instructor kind of ran over to me because one of the students in his class I actually went to high school with, and he said, "Hey, go talk to him. Get him to come in our class." So I'm glad I did, because it was like 9 students per class. I mean, great teacher to student ratio there, which is what I was missing at the big university. Really, Steve Reinert's one of the best teachers I ever had at Dunwoody.
And then once you get into the Chrysler program specifically, I had like 8 people in my class. So a lot of one-on-one attention. The instructor at my school, he's no longer an instructor there, he's now the dean of automotive. But he actually gave me his personal cell phone number, and I would actually call him not only when I was in school working online when I had questions, but even after I graduated the program, I was able to call him and go, "Hey, I got this weird car, he's doing X, Y, and Z. You know, how do you think I should proceed?" And he would actually help me out. I mean, these people that work there are dedicated.
And what's his name?
His name is Steve Reinhardt.
A lot of people say it's a lot more organized than most places. Air conditioning, not a lot of shops have air conditioning. And there's space. It's not too much of a cramped area.
Made me appreciate a place like this a lot better. Because up there, it was pay scale was completely different. You got paid per job. There was no overtime. There was no, you're here for 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. It was, you make the shop 8 hours, you get paid 8 hours. You make the shop 50 hours in a week or whatever, you get paid 50 hours in a week. So when you're starting out, that was tough. But I learned a lot. I decided to come down here and come back. Because a lot of the guys I work with here, I worked with before, I went to school with, and they're all really good guys to get along with. We're all friends back here. It's
That's good. That's probably pretty important when you're doing what you do for a living.
It's nice when you go to work and you can talk with everyone, and everybody's really cool with each other.
I wash my car all the time. We got air conditioning. Days where I got to skip lunch, I can walk up front here and grab a bag of popcorn. I mean, it's not a bad deal here.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how big a deal air conditioning is in the automotive.
It's nice. I mean, in the
repair.
summertime, you go outside. I mean, it's literally 100 degrees outside. You're getting a hot customer car, and then you jump out of the hot customer car. Once you get inside, you actually get a little bit of a chill. Like it's nice. And we got skylights too, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah. So you were here when they did the shop remodel then.
Oh yeah.
That was a long year.
It was brutal. Yeah, they were net. I was over in the corner and they're knocking down the wall, and management, they're like, "Hey, what are you doing up here?" You know, I'm like, "Well, they're working on the wall." And they're like, "Well, you can still work over there, can't you?" And we walk around the corner and you watch them hit the wall, and the whole wall just goes 5 feet away from you. I'm like, and they're like, "Yeah, you can come over here if you want for a while."
So was it worth it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This place is nice.
I wasn't here during the remodel. I heard it was quite an ordeal. But yeah, it's a nice facility. I like it. The car wash is a significant upgrade. Before, the techs would have to drive in, back it out. It was awful. And it was a lot louder before. Now it's really nice. The air conditioning, that was another reason I was like, man, I got to go back there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. So right now we got team leads. We got 3 team leads. I'm currently a team lead. The team leads get all the tickets for their designated advisor, and then the team lead kind of splits up the work amongst the people. So, you know, in a perfect world, you get the right tech with the right job. You know what I mean? You're not giving someone that's not qualified like a transmission job, and you're not giving someone that's overqualified an oil change. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you keep it going like that. We got workflow going, which is really nice because that makes it so you can do estimates all over the computer with the parts department and the service advisors. So you're not walking back and forth. You're not sitting in parts for 20 minutes waiting for an estimate. You're able to get that estimate to parts and then work on something else. Or sometimes you get that estimate to parts and you grab, eat your lunch that you brought with you that day or something like that. You can multitask a lot better.
So as a team lead, is part of your job to help some of the newer techs on your team when they
Yeah,
run into walls?
Yeah,
like
you
did
pull them out
with
of the
your
weeds,
instructor?
you help them out. I typically don't like solving their problems for them, but you kind of point them in the general direction so you help them find it on their own. And then every once in a while, you do have to step up and, someone got in over their head. Sometimes you do have to basically take over and get the stuff fixed.
Well, we have a team system. So there's 3 teams in the shop, and they're all led by one tech.
Okay.
So my team lead is Andy. He's a tech. I went to school with him, know him really well. He knows me really well, so he's the guy that dispatches all my work. So he knows I'm really good at this, and I'm not really good at this, or vice versa. Or maybe I'm a little low on hours this week, so he'll start trying to get me some gravy work to compensate for all the warranty work that I've been getting. And before we had this team system, the advisors really they don't know, They don't see everybody's hours every single day because there's 8 or 9 advisors, The other thing with the team system is I've got 2 advisors I work with, and that's it. So you get to know them really well. They get to know you really well. You don't have ROs all over the place to all these different advisors, so you can really focus on each RO individually, whether it's selling more work or whatever. But I mean, since we started the team system, I think my hours have gone up about 10 hours a week since we started it. So like I was averaging 35, 40. I haven't hit less than 45 since we started it, and usually I'm in the 50s, mid to upper 50 range now.
So I would assume that kind of makes the dispatching of the work more fair and more even.
Oh yeah, definitely. Way more fair. Then you don't have one guy just does warranty all the time, The team leads here are really good about that. They know if a guy's getting destroyed by warranty work, or he just hasn't had any good luck for a couple of days, that feed him a little more gravy work, something he can work with, make some money real quick, So then everybody profits from that. Everybody does better. And then you don't have one guy stealing all the easy work either, I think we used to have a little bit of some issues with that, and it's gone now. Nobody complains about it anymore because it doesn't happen anymore.